Greetings, everyone. Because John didn't invite me to his own first
You don't
impressions video.
live in Philadelphia, Ryan.
But you couldn't do a Skype thing?
No, it was a really spur of the moment sort of thing. It was like, yeah, you wanna do an Arkham Knight first impressions, and Elliot said, yeah, why not? That's it.
Why you no invite me?
Well, we're here now.
Why didn't you
Arkham
invite
Knight.
me, John?
Because you would have said, I don't care about Batman.
Yeah, but I wanted to be invited.
I like company.
But it's true, I don't
Alright.
care about Batman.
So a few days ago, Arkham Knight was announced. This is the grand finale of the Arkham series. It's not necessarily the end of the Batman series, obviously.
Well, it can't be the end of the Batman series. DC likes money.
But this is the Arkham game that people were waiting for, the one that's being developed by Rocksteady. And
Because Origins was dull.
Honestly, I feel like Origins probably shouldn't have even existed in the first place. Because you guys said it was dull. And honestly, I feel like the another Batman announcement so soon after Origins is just sort of anticlimactic in general.
yeah, it's only dull because it's just more of the same thing. You know, it's
Yeah.
not dull in a bad sense or dull in there's no innovation well, in a sense that there is really no innovation. But that's the problem is that the gameplay is still more of the fast paced action that was introduced on Arkham Asylum, refined in City. But I wouldn't recommend going right to Origins after playing City because you're really not going to notice a damn thing except for a bigger Gotham. Now
Right.
with Arkham Knight, obviously the biggest jump that's going to happen here is graphical quality because this is the PS4 Xbox One game. You need now a PS4 Xbox One to play this game unless you have a
Good,
high-end
because that
PC.
means it's good because it's not holding the game back now anymore.
Yeah. Well, what was really holding the game back? No,
Well,
nothing was really holding-
it's more so that, get versions of games on the PS4 and Xbox One, but they're also were being made for the older systems, so it can't pack as much punch as,
Yeah.
say, a game built for those systems.
It can't reach its maximum potential.
Yeah.
Well, whatever that maximum potential is. But I agree. We're still in that transitional period, but now we have to start making that jump.
Yeah.
So can't
Some
rely
people
on
with a PS4 and Xbox One finally have a game to play on it. Shocking.
Well,
right?
assuming it has
Well,
Watch
no-
Dogs been given a damn confirmation?
End of May.
End of May. I don't believe them.
Well,
Neither do
Watch
I.
Dogs is also a 360 PS3. Did they completely can the Wii U version, or is
No,
it?
the Wii U version is still in development. I just read a report on that.
Okay, good. Well, then it's just like this is.
Not that anyone's gonna buy it for the Wii U.
I'm gonna buy it for the Wii U.
Hooray! One sale.
But no,
You're like that one person who actually bought WinRAR.
Well, my point is more that Watch Dogs is, again, like one of those games that is being held back on the PS4 and Xbox One because it's a technically last-gen console. I'm just saying this is one of the first games I've really heard about that would actually make people want to buy a PS4 or Xbox One.
I don't know. Infamous Second Son comes out this month.
And Titanfall just
Yeah.
came out.
That's technically a 360 game as well, but I hear it's significantly better.
Is it a 360? Oh, I didn't know about the 360 part.
It's
but,
on the 360, but I hear it's significantly better on PC and Xbox One.
I think it was more developed for the Xbox One and the PC than the 360. But at another time, I might just get that actually. But all right. So from the opening trailer, the trailer really doesn't tell us a goddamn thing, because we have a city in despair. We've had that in Arkham City and Origins. We have obviously this is post City, so if you haven't played City at this point, then spoilers are abound for this. But Joker's dead. All we have left is Two-Face, Penguin, Harley Quinn, and the main honcho is Scarecrow.
I don't believe them.
No. But there's a new villain was announced for this. He's called the Arkham Knight.
It's not gonna be a new villain. Bet you right now it's gonna be Joker again. Call it. I call it.
You calling it right now?
I'm calling it right
Joker.
now because they did the same exact thing in Arkham Origins.
Well, I read they could be lying, because I did read an interview saying that this story has no Joker in it whatsoever.
Bullshit.
That's why I say they could be lying. I want to believe them because they have to realize how dumb it would be to put the Joker in this story for the third fucking time. No, for the fourth time, because this is the fourth game actually. But yeah, the name of the game, Arkham Knight, is based off of the mysterious villain of this game, which is the Arkham Knight. It's kind of like it looks like to be like an evil Batman, which I thought was Prometheus, but he doesn't exist. So
Well, no, he did have a profile in Arkham, in one of the
yeah,
Arkham games.
but unless Arkham Knight is Prometheus, I doubt it's him. So it's obviously someone mysterious. Maybe this was the person that Azrael warned us about in Arkham City.
Probably.
And really, that's what I'm more interested about this game more than any other, like more than Origins actually, because Origins, you hear it's a prequel, and that already kind of puts you down a bit because prequel, what I need a prequel for? I already know how Batman got his origins. I don't really need to know about how he, started his whole thing with the Joker and stuff like that. I already know that shit.
I didn't play it. So did Origins establish anything that you didn't?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Okay.
No, the only thing that we got that doesn't really tie it to anything was the Suicide Squad. You got Deathstroke. You fight him so early in the game and then he disappears, and then at the very end,
Post credit scene.
Yeah, you got Amanda Waller, pretty much a female Nick Fury,
Fury.
only a little more evil. Sends him a sign-up list for the Suicide Squad, which is pretty much it's like an ensemble of anti-hero / villains, which I believe is it's a Deathstroke, Deadshot's in it. Harley Quinn
Quinn's been in it. It changes a lot.
I'd
the
imagine
lineup changes a lot. So,
but that's the only thing Origins introduced that we didn't already know. So I imagine Arkham Knight's gonna do something with that, maybe. But yeah, in terms of everything else, Origins did nothing new. But it's the plot, it's the loose ends in Arkham City that I'm more interested about. Like, I want to know what Hush is gonna do. I want to know what Calendar Man's gonna do. I want to know what Azrael was talking about. Those are things I wanted clarification on. And I'm glad
can
that.
we please, for the love of God, get Nightwing and Robin involved?
No, Robin is to kids. We can't have that in our serious Batman game.
But he was in City for one scene.
Well, you can play as him as Harley's Revenge, the DLC part,
and just in Challenge Mouse, I guess. But
yeah, but I want to see more of the Bat family. Like, I hear Oracle is confirmed to make a physical appearance, not just from intercoms and stuff like that.
Still can't walk forever. That's too bad.
Hey man,
so we know if there's going to be a Batgirl, it has to be Stephanie Brown, but
they could do that, or because if this the Arkham Origins continuity began before New 52, so Oracle's still in the wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
So unless
Batgirl
she's
would have
faking it, which I think would be highly insensitive.
Yeah.
She's going to be in the wheelchair. Now, another thing I was looking forward to was where exactly does this go with Harley Quinn? Because her Mr. J is dead. I know.
The fact that Harley Quinn is in the game to begin with is part of the reason why I think that Joker is gonna be back, because there's really nothing for her to do if Joker's not there, unless if they're gonna have her there for one boss fight for like a revenge sort of thing, but.
No, I think that's what they did for Harley's Revenge, though, and she failed there. To do it again in Arkham Knight would be incredibly redundant and a big letdown.
That was the DLC pack, right?
Yeah, the DLC thing.
Okay, I didn't know about that. Well, in that case, then there's really no point for her to be there unless Joker has some sort of plot importance.
Either Joker's alive or they're going to take this opportunity, which I hope is the case, to develop her. What does Harley Quinn do when Joker's dead? Do you pull an Injustice and make her turn sides? Sort of? Kinda? Or does she have no purpose whatsoever in the story? I hope that they use this time to give her development of any sort.
Or Joker could just not be dead.
Yeah.
Call it.
Who knows?
Well, death is so cheap in comic book stuff. It's like, why would you even bother killing anyone off?
Yeah. Actually, that's another thing. We still, at the end of City, we had Ra's al Ghul's disappearing body. But that doesn't surprise us. The guy always comes back as the Lazarus Pit.
Roz never fucking
Yeah.
dies.
Well, if I remember, at the end of City, Clayface also falls into the Lazarus Pit at the end. You kind of like shove him into that sort of thing. What happened to him after that? There's so many things that I want Arkham Knight to answer and continue on. It's the story that I'm really looking forward to, because gameplay wise, I know it's not going to disappoint me, because I love the Arkham series when it comes to combat and stealth mechanics and
Hopefully the
all
upgrade
that
system
jazz.
isn't so stupid as it was in Origins, but
What was it about Origins that bothered you?
just the whole branching stuff. It was kind of like, oh, well, if you want this upgrade, you have to upgrade these three things first. It was like, but why can't I just upgrade that?
Like the three unrelated things you
Yeah.
have to. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
It's like
You
if it
think
was,
it-
I mean, if it was related, it's like, oh, if you want triple batterings, you have to get double batterings first. Okay, I get that, but if they were all like completely unrelated to each other, and it was just kind of like, okay, why do I have to do that?
The biggest addition so far everyone's toting is the Batmobile.
Finally,
I don't know. I think the grappling hook was just fine enough.
well, if they want to make it bigger, you got to go faster.
True. Well, no, you get jetpack. What? He has one.
I know.
Shit, I know he has 20.
Still, Batmobile.
Batmobile. Oh boy, I hear Batmobile and I think of Batman and Robin on the PS1. And have you guys played Batman and Robin
No.
on the PS1? Feel their pain. It is interesting though, because we've seen the Batmobile since Arkham Asylum. We couldn't do anything about it because we rammed it right in Bane's fucking chest. It doesn't make an appearance in City, if memory serves me correctly. In Origins, it's non-existent. All you got is the Batwing. And if they're going to, the one thing I really hope, I know they're going to try and make Gotham City get huge, and
Don't make it too big.
I hope it's not too big, because a bigger city means more Riddler challenges, and god damn it, I don't need any more of those.
There was enough of those in City.
I think even City was overkill, though, to be perfectly honest. I hate doing Riddler shit in City, and Origins for that matter. It's
Origins isn't that bad because there's nowhere near as many. But
very true, but it's still just as
it was just stupid because you pretty much got nothing for doing it.
no. You get a Riddler trophy at the end of Origins for doing that shit.
Whoop-de-doo.
Woo! Origins! Get it? Oh, man. Now, graphically, just in terms of how the character designs look, and I mentioned this in the initial thoughts video, but it looks to me like Batman lost weight.
Iron Man suit.
Yeah, the cowl and cape attached to the body armor now.
And the body armor just kind of sifts around.
Yeah. So, can he move his head?
I would assume so.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Is that just going to be a forever ongoing joke with the Batman stuff?
Well,
Okay,
they
he
can
turned
never
his head.
design a costume where he can move his head, so probably yeah.
Well, until Nolan Dark Knight, anyway.
Yeah.
So, what are you personally, Ryan, looking forward to in the game?
Well, just as a conclusion to everything, really.
Yeah, as for it being a grand finale game.
Yeah. That and I can't help I was a little teensy bit disappointed that it wasn't more Justice League involved.
You're not alone about that. I've seen a few complaints. Well,
Well, I mean, there's nothing says that other heroes won't make some kind of appearance, but
do you think it's feasible to think that at the end of this game will lead into a Justice League game?
I mean, it's possible. Again, we had the Suicide Squad
Yeah,
mentioned,
that is
so
true.
I'm surprised that they mentioned the Suicide Squad before the Justice League. It's just sort of all right.
well, no, I mean, stuff relating to the other heroes is around in the games. It's just that you don't see them.
If the two things that people are wondering about is whether or not why isn't Rocksteady going into more of the Justice League universe, and two, this game's announcement is right off the heels of Origins, and Ted, you mentioned earlier about the Call of Duty approach.
Yeah,
And I'm inclined to agree, because when you really looked into it, Origins has no reason to exist. It's pretty much a quick cash grab from back to forth, and
While they're busy making Night.
yeah, while the real while the main production studio was making the game everyone's waiting for, and it just sort of like waters down the anticipation. Not by much, but it's still there. and you little, and it's a shame too because Origins is so neglected in terms of development staff. Like I think Warner Brothers or WB Montreal have stated that they're not going to bother patching the game anymore, even though it's still
because they're focusing on the DLC.
they're focusing on the Freeze to Freeze DLC case, and because they know Arkham Knight's coming out, which is the game everybody wants. But I think that is so piss poor management on their end. It's like, oh, we're not going to bother fixing the patch. We're not going to bother fixing the freezing issues every fucking version of the game has because we know this much better game is coming out. And
Is there a costume code yet?
no, I don't think there ever will be, Ron. So
New Game Plus.
you want to get your Adam West on, you gotta do New Game Plus.
Fucking L.
Just practice a bit, you'll be fine. Like I'm pretty sure when the Mr. Freeze DLC comes out for Origins, that's gonna be the last thing I do. And I probably won't play Origins for a very fucking long time.
Not until you have to like LP it, probably, right?
Well, I'm not the one playing it for the channel. Matt will be. Because
Oh.
he's the only one that hasn't gotten the Arkham action. And I'm doing Arkham Knight. Calling it now, before anybody calls it. Well, for SGB anyway. BSC is probably right.
Here, John, how about you do Arkham Origins for the channel then?
You want me to do new...
Well, John, you can just
Fine.
do it on normal mode. You don't have to be Adam
No,
West.
but you gotta show off Adam
Adam
West.
West.
You can show off Adam West without having to play the whole game as him.
You have to play the entire
You
game
have
as
to play the game as Adam
Adam
West.
West.
What makes... Why?
Because Adam
Because
West.
it's Adam West! Did you just ask that question?
Yes, I
You
did. What's so weird about Adam West?
non-Batman, you person. That's like asking why do you want to play as 60s Spider-Man in the Spider-Man Web of Shadows? Well, I don't play any Spider-Man games, so I don't know how it works.
I haven't actually played... No, I played one Spider-Man game. It was
Although
a
that-
Game Boy Advance game that was not very good.
Although that does bring up a question, John. What costumes could they possibly do for this game? Because they've done everything.
Well, Origins especially covered a hell of a lot of.
Well, because I mean, they
Mythos.
did animated series. They did Batman Beyond. They did Earth 1. They did Batman Return. Dark Knight Returns. They did
Earth
First
2,
Appearance. Yeah, they did
Earth
First
3,
Appearance.
Earth 4,
They
Earth
did-
5. No, I'm kidding.
No, they did First Appearance Batman. They did Adam West Batman.
They did Blackest Night.
Yeah,
It's zombie Batman.
yeah. They did Nightfall.
I wouldn't be surprised if they started reusing some alternate costumes.
Probably,
Because
but-
everyone and their grandmother, or around me anyway, loves the Batman Beyond costume. So I wouldn't be surprised if they brought that one back. Adam West, Given, bring that shit back.
Yeah.
First Appearance?
I hate those purple gloves. Yeah, obviously I am well versed in the Batman mythology. Not that much. I'm pretty sure we're missing maybe like 5,000 other costumes from 5,000 alternate continuities.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the main ones have already been done.
Yeah, I'm stressing to think about another costume that hasn't
You know
been
what?
done
You
yet.
know what costume would make me buy a PS4 in this game? Lego Movie Batman costume.
Ooh, that could work.
I-
Darkness. No parents.
I wouldn't be surprised considering the success of Lego Batman.
Well, what
Best
about What about Rainbow Batman? The Mummy Batman from all the Silver Age shit. But yeah, Ted, we know that Lego Batman is your favorite Batman.
Yeah. Well, the viewers might not know. Do the viewers? I don't remember.
They probably know.
The viewers only care that you don't like Batman.
Yeah.
Fuck arguments.
No, I love arguments.
Oh, fuck opinions. I'm sorry.
I guess that means we're gonna do a Lego Movie commentary whenever that gets a home release.
I guess. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Any other particular wants for the game, John? You want?
No, the only thing I really hope, because again, I said the gameplay. I know it's not going to disappoint me because Rocksteady knows what they're doing. I just hope that it just continues the escalation, because City was such a vast improvement over Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Asylum was already great to begin with.
Yeah. The only thing I worry about is that because City pretty much blew their load with every major Batman villain.
Who's gonna clean it up? Arkham Knight will, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, and Kevin Conroy's back.
Yeah, that's great. Always good to see him back. As that guy has to be pushing 60 at this point, isn't he?
You can look him up.
Hold on a second.
He was the animated series Batman, right?
Yes, he's
Yes.
the Batman, really. He played him the longest.
Yeah.
So did he just really hate Arkham Origins and decide, no, I don't want to do that one?
No, that was because they were going for a much younger Batman, so they wanted a younger actor.
Oh, wait, it was Mark Hamill who swore off the Joker. Okay. That's what was going on. All right. Sorry, I got my stories confused.
Mark Hamill voice in the Dark Knight. Yeah, he's 58.
Yeah.
He's still voicing Batman.
No one's more Batman than Kevin Conroy.
I would agree.
So is that about it?
I believe so. We had about 6 seconds of lull there.
I guess so. Although I did, just in a completely random tangent, just due to tiredness from the long week, I did have a weird thought. If they do ever make that Batman Beyond movie, they need to cast Adam West as old Bruce.
If not Adam West, Michael Keaton.
Yeah, but I would prefer Adam West.
Yeah, if you really want to go for old Bruce, you choose Adam West. But
It was just a random thought I had like 2 days ago when I was super tired.
You think of awfully weird stuff when you're delirious, Ryan.
It took Squidward no time at all to master this.
So yeah, Arkham Knight's coming out. Looking for. Has a release date been confirmed?
It's like October 14th or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
It's
October.
sometime in October.
Because the only game to not get an October release date in the series was the first game, which came out in August, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm seeing October 14th, 2014, for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. So, okay, looking forward to it.